And boom, we're live. Episode 71, MMA Complete.
This is different wood.
Okay.
What kind of wood?
Kindling. Cut off 2x4s.
kindling.
Nice pine.
Doug fir from Maine.
Ooh, is it pressure treated?
Nope.
So you're all good. Not gonna get cancer.
Is it sitting on Bermuda bluegrass?
Doug fir from Maine, 2x10.
Ooh.
2x12 too.
Welcome to the podcast, episode 71 MMA Complete, brought to you by Fans Only Sports. Go check out fansonlysports.com. Go check out our Twitter at complete_MMA, where we've been getting a lot of followers. We've been doing a lot. Been doing really good on Twitter. Having a lot of feedback from the fans.
Twitter. NFTs coming soon. NFTs coming soon. Get it trending. Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Okay. But we do have a pretty good show in store for today.
They're coming.
We have UFC 268 on the horizon. We just finished UFC 267 last week. If you didn't check out the live stream, we hit a decent amount of our bets. We still got bets going for 268, so go check out that last live stream on our YouTube
I didn't hit shit.
at MMA Complete Podcast.
I didn't hit shit.
Yeah, you did. You
And if
still
you
got to
didn't
check it
check it
out.
out,
We still have the pod back
I
going.
know. I got the pod back. But
Yeah.
I didn't hit shit because Jan Blackwoods is a goddamn. He
Bet
can't.
Jan? You're crazy for betting.
I was the only one that said Glover.
You're crazy
Yeah.
for betting.
Now, mind you,
How much did you win?
I haven't won anything yet.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah,
I like
it is.
that one. Good
Yeah,
for
it
you.
is.
Support.
Yep.
Oh, you hear that?
No, my bad.
Yeah. Shane Burgos.
All right, before
Kamaru Usman. Come on, let's go.
Right.
The
Now
Nigerian
you bring it.
nightmare.
Your
Before-
boys have faith.
Before we get into UFC 268, I
faith.
do want to talk about UFC 267 a little bit because there's a lot to talk about on that card.
Mm.
There's like three things. What was your three takeaways of UFC 267? We can tell Mike this because Mike wasn't here for the stream. I think you watched it though, right?
I did watch the
Okay, so you can actually talk about it a little bit too. So the three biggest takeaways, and we're each going to say one. All right. Now I'm not going to say the big one because I didn't bet on that guy, but I'm going to say the one. I'm going to say the one that I was going for, and that's Glover Teixeira. Glover Teixeira, the new light heavyweight champion, the oldest first-time champion in UFC history. Here's another stat. The only fighter that is even ranked in the UFC in any top 15 of any division is Glover Teixeira, and he's 42.
Kazmat Kamayev.
Kamzat.
Whatever. Don't give a fuck. I do give a fuck, actually. Respect. I love you. I've been saying it for months.
Mm-hmm.
Months I've been saying it. Been saying it for a while.
I'm not sure.
Proven. Don't even say, because before you're like, okay, if he wins this,
Yep.
he's proven.
I absolutely
he can do it.
This is what I want to say. I'm not sure that if I fought Kamzat Chimaev, it would have looked much different. He literally picked up Li Jingliang, was talking to Dana, told him to get the fuck off his phone, brought him down,
Look at
submitted
this
him,
boss.
choked him unconscious.
That was funny.
That is as impressive a
Good shit.
performance I've ever seen. Li Jingliang was on a 3-fight win streak. He was ranked in the middleweight division. Kamzat Chimaev now number 10 in the middleweight division.
Kazmat Kamayev is a threat to
And
Usman.
he
is
is-
a threat to Kamaru Usman.
He's wrestling, I can't remember who it is, but he has an exhibition wrestling match November 19th. Not in the UFC.
Really?
Yeah. Did you not see this? We tweeted it. Go follow us on Twitter at complete_MMA. Mike-
I've been slacking on Twitter.
Makachev.
Islam Makhachev.
Yeah.
Islam Makhachev. Oh,
He's that dude is gonna
Call
tear
that
that
too?
division up. He's already tearing the division up.
Does he get the next title shot after Dustin Poirier?
Ooh.
Now here's
I
the thing.
think he's
Here's
the
thing.
backup to it.
How many fights does he
No,
have in the UFC?
He is the backup to that fight.
Islam Makhachev?
Yeah.
I think he has 6 in the UFC.
Oh, no
and he's
shit.
on a 9-fight winning streak in total.
Islam Makhachev is the backup to that fight. If one of those guys pulls out, he's
is he
filling in.
backup?
No shit.
100%. 100%. Dana White loves those interim belts for
I'm
some
surprised.
Here's
reason.
the thing. If he doesn't get the next shot, we do have Gaethje Chandler
Yeah.
on 268. So the winner of that, and listen, I've been the biggest proponent of Justin Gaethje should get the next fucking title
That's
shot
probably
anyway.
what'll happen.
If Justin Gaethje beats Chandler, I think I realize Makhachev deserves it too, but Gaethje, I think should get the first shot over Islam Makhachev.
What surprises me is you haven't heard a peep out of Conor McGregor about him.
No.
I'd love to see
Islam
that.
Makhachev would absolutely
Fucking
tear him up.
Khabib in that corner, man.
Oh, speaking of insurances, the backup for Usman Covington
Yeah.
is Vicente Luque. That's pretty interesting. I like that. I thought that he should be up next after Covington. Two fight Usman.
Yeah.
He just had the win over Michael Chiesa, where he just darced him out of nowhere.
That division's stale, dude. I mean, Kamaya
Because
Kamaya
Usman's
versus
just gonna
Usman.
fuck up everybody.
No, Kamaya versus Usman. That's a great fight.
That is a good fight.
That's a great fight.
Is Kamayev gonna go down to 170? Listen. Listen.
Who do you bet?
Listen.
I'm betting Kamayev.
Listen.
Kamayev smash.
I get it. Kamayev was really impressive. Okay.
Can you get it. A poll out after we're done?
Sure, I will. Absolutely. Because I would love to see that poll.
Yeah.
Well, here. Okay. If we're gonna take this one step at a time. I think Usman beats Kamayev. I think that Kamayev is not able to wrestle Usman the way that he wrestled Jingling. That's what I think. I think Usman is not going to let him.
What did he just fight at? 185?
Yes.
And he picked up
Li Jingling.
Like that.
Yes.
And he's going to go fight at 170.
Yes. Usman.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't think that he will be able to do that.
Okay.
Is Kamayev worthy of a top 5 fight? Absolutely. 100%. And he's going to get it based on the hype train that he is. But stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Go to middleweight. If you're going to go to middleweight,
I think he beats Usman.
Do you think he beats anybody? Do you
think
he literally beats everybody?
Yeah.
He's the greatest pound for pound. When we do our pound for pound rankings in 2 weeks, which by the way, check out episode 73 when we do our pound for pound rankings to complete our series of our own rankings, and then come back December 28th for our end of the year review where we're going to revise all of our rankings.
Pound for pound.
Do you think that Khamzat Chimaev should be number 1 pound for pound?
Pretty close.
Do you guys not even have him on the list up there?
No, he's not. But I mean,
right, and that's why we're going to be doing
pound for pound's different, dude. I think he's the chance. I think he has the best chance than anybody to beat Usman.
He's not even in that division though.
But he will drop down, dude. He will drop down. I'm telling you.
I don't think. Listen, I'm going to bet on Usman until someone beats Usman. I'm sorry. I'm not going to bet on anybody.
I would take
he
that
is
gamble.
The number 1 pound for pound fighter in the UFC.
Kamaev could just pick him up.
He absolutely is. If it's not John Jones, it's Kamaru Usman as the number 1
I think Kamaev takes him to the ground and Usman finally gets taken to the ground.
Maybe. I think that he could totally take him down. Because Kamaev's wrestling is ridiculous, apparently. Like, his strength and his poise in wrestling is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I think he could take him down.
Isn't Usman known more for his wrestling than his striking, though?
Not lately. Usman is that kind of guy his wrestling is so great, people don't even wrestle.
Exactly. So what happens when he gets taken to the ground? We haven't seen it in a while.
He's never been taken down to the ground. He's never been on his back.
So Usman and Colby
they just strike.
Have never been taken to the ground. Yeah. They've never been taken down in the UFC. In the UFC, Colby and Usman have both been taken down outside of the UFC before they got to the UFC.
Wow. Well, we'll find out this weekend.
I don't think we will. I think it's going to be a stand-up fight the whole time.
Yeah, I think too. Yeah.
Out of the entire UFC right now, because it's a wild card, and you need a wild card to beat a champion, I think. Especially like a dominant champion. You need that. You need that what if factor. You know what I mean? And I think Kamaev has that against him.
I agree with you.
Doesn't he have like 1 strike against him in the past
2
4 fights?
2. Li Jingliang and the first fight, his first fight. I want to say he's outstriking opponents 254-2 in 4 fights.
God.
Dude, I don't.
Motherfuckers can't lay a hand.
Dude,
on this
Kamaru Usman is in trouble.
He's not. Why not Israel Adesanya? That's the division he's in. If you think he can wrestle Usman, he could wrestle Adesanya.
I think Izzy wins.
Think Izzy beats Kamaev? You don't think that Kamaev just wrestles and takes down Adesanya like nothing? I do.
I do too.
I do.
I think that head kick's gonna come in nice.
I think that Kamaev, if he can eat 1 leg kick and go for a takedown, he's gonna take down Adesanya. That's gonna be it.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm the
we'll
biggest
find out.
Adesanya guy there is.
Right.
Adesanya kind of knows what he's doing on the ground, dude. Well, Jinye does not know what he's doing on the
But
ground.
Usman definitely knows what he's doing. That's why I'm confused as to why you think
Because
he has a
the-
better shot
because
against
the-
Usman.
I-
Because if he goes down in
Different
weight,
weight
you're saying?
class. Yeah, if he goes down,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, just because he's dropping 15 pounds, like I would argue that Chimaev and Usman probably have the same strength.
Yeah.
Usman is fucking
Yeah.
ripped.
Like, I think Izzy would win, but would I be surprised if he lost? No.
Right.
No, I wouldn't.
And
Depending on what the number is,
if
I
that-
probably might take
if
Chimaev,
that got
dude.
put out right now, I would take Adesanya. I would definitely be interested to see the numbers, though. Really interested. I bet Adesanya comes
Depending
in
on
as
the
the underdog.
numbers.
I bet Adesanya comes in as the underdog.
No. I
If it
don't
gets
think
put
that
in right
much. I
now-
don't think that much. I think it would
But
be,
the
Yeah.
wrestling factor is so huge.
I'd see Adesanya being like -1. I can't say it.
A
Minus
slight
1.5 units.
Yeah, something like that.
Minus
Slight
1.6 units.
How about Chimaev, Rob Whittaker? How about Chimaev, Marvin Vettori? Oh, that's a good fight. That's the fight to make. Chimaev, Marvin Vettori.
That's a good fight.
That is a good fight.
It's a great
That
fight.
wouldn't happen for a while.
I like
though.
that
Not
fight.
after fucking 2 weeks ago or whatever it was.
Yeah, but did Vettori take a lot of damage?
It was a long
It was a
fight. It went
long
5 rounds, and
fight.
it was the third most strikes landed for
That was
both
an
people in
awesome
any fight.
Wow.
By the way, as we're speaking of middleweight fights to make, this fight got announced last week, but we didn't cover it. Jared Cannonier versus Derek Brunson is going to be
It's a good
UFC 270 on your birthday, January 22nd.
Nice.
UFC
It's a good
270
fight.
is going to be a really good card. Really, really fucking good card. That's Gon and Ngannou. That's Figueiredo Moreno 3. That's Cannonier Brunson. And there's another big fight
I don't know who to take.
for Gon and Ngannou.
No.
You're saying Ghana
Brunson.
twice.
Brunson Cannonier. I'm going to take Brunson. I like Brunson. I really like Brunson. I like Brunson's wrestling.
My
Is he on a
first
losing
thing.
streak?
No, Brunson's on a big winning
Yeah,
streak.
my
Oh, is he?
first
I thought he lost
pick
it.
was Brunson,
Mhm.
but Cannonier, man, when he fought Whittaker, like that was a good
Yeah,
fight.
but I think that Brunson's able to take him down. I do.
I'll take curse blades.
Yeah, the takedown game is if you don't have that defense, especially in the second round when you get gassed, and like you got that pro on you, that
Mhm.
pro athlete. I think, I think Brunson takes that. Is he the underdog in that fight?
The odds aren't out yet.
Okay.
That's still over 2 months away.
Gon Nagano. I'm gonna go whatever you say, bro.
I'm
because
going.
you're
I'm going Ngannou.
you're going Nagano. I'm going Nagano.
I'm going Ngannou.
I'm going with him.
Saeed Nurmagomedov and Cody Stamann is the other big fight that I was thinking of. It's not a huge fight. Greg Hardy, Oleksiy Oleinik is also on the card of 270. But Saeed Nurmagomedov, that is his ticket into the top 15 of the bantamweight division.
Oleksiy Oleinek's gonna get knocked out.
Oleksiy Oleinik versus Greg Hardy. I don't know.
I would bet
Greg Hardy's
Oleinik
not
by
good
the-
wrestling.
I would bet Oleinik by submission.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And I bet you that's like not much.
All right, so what else did we not go over?
Petr
Petr
Yan.
Yan, Corey Sandhagen. Petr Yan's the
Good
real
fight.
deal. Corey Sandhagen is a motherfucker. I read something on Twitter that was really interesting to me. Corey Sandhagen should put on 10 pounds, go to featherweight. If Corey Sandhagen went to featherweight,
If Corey Sandhagen went to lightweight, but that's too stacked of a division. But if he went,
that's an extra 20
if he went up a
pounds.
division,
That's an extra
bro.
20 pounds. You got to think about it. Corey Sandhagen is just as tall and long as Max Holloway. And he's fighting at 135. And he's able to, the flying knees, he's obviously able to put points on Petr Yan and beat him for the first 2 rounds. If he moved up to 135, got 10 pounds of muscle, oof.
What does he walk around at?
Sandhagen, he probably walks around at 160, 165,
Really?
fights at
Cuts that
135.
much weight?
Well, when you say walks around, I'm talking like 2 months out of the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When he's within a month of the fight, when he's like in camp, he's probably 150, 148. And then he cuts like 10, 12 pounds fight week. That's what I would guess.
Interesting.
Piotr Jan is definitely walking around at 165.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He's thick.
He's thick.
And then Magomed Ankalaev with a dominant decision victory over Volkan Ozdemir. Magomed Ankalaev, I do believe, is now in the top 6. I think he's number 6 in the light heavyweight rankings. Ankalaev is 7. They haven't changed him yet. They have not changed. They haven't changed. I guess they're waiting for after UFC 268. That's kind of smart. All right. So that was UFC 267. Most of the shit that we talked about. The ones we really didn't. I mean, we said Glover Teixeira won. Glover Teixeira had a good first round. He took down Jan Blachowicz. Jan had no idea what to do on the ground. He kept him on the ground for 3 minutes of control time. And then in the second round, there was a little boxing. And Glover had a really great left hook that stunned Jan.
Yeah.
And then when he brought him to the ground, he flattened him out on his back and got the rear naked choke right away.
I said to Colby, 2 minutes into the first round, I said, Blachowicz looks a little overwhelmed, man.
He wasn't prepared for
He wasn't.
Teixeira's ground game. And then when he was standing in the second round, knowing that if he gets a takedown, he can't get up, he was just making sure he wasn't going to get taken down. And that's when Glover hits you.
Yeah.
And when Glover hits you, now you're like, okay, we're in a boxing match. And that's when he takes you down.
Yeah.
It was really good game plan by Glover. And honestly, here's the thing, right? Jiri Prochazka is going to fuck up Glover Teixeira. He's going to fuck up Glover Teixeira. 100%.
Oh, man.
But, Glover can take him to the ground. We haven't seen Jiri Prochazka on the ground. He
Yeah.
knocked out Ozdemir. He knocked out Reyes. He didn't go to the ground either fight. He's going to fuck him up. Jiri Prochazka is going to fuck up Glover
Teixeira is
Teixeira.
I'm going to get knocked out.
Poor guy, man. He should
Glover
just
also
retire.
said that he's going to take a couple months off.
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
said he wants to fight in the summer of 2022, he said, which is probably when we'll
That's
see
a long-
Prochazka.
Jeez.
That's long.
Holy shit.
You're 42 years old, and
That-
you just won a fucking championship.
You should
I'd
just
be like,
retire,
dude, I'm
man.
good, man.
That's
I'm
what I'm
good.
saying. You should just retire as
I
champion.
think
Fuck
if
it.
he listen, if
No one
he
would-
if
no
he
one would fucking
fights
give him fucking
if
shit.
gotta at least
he
defend
fights
it once.
Prochazka in the summer, that's what I think. He's been in the UFC for 10 years now.
Yeah.
This is the second time going for the belt. He lost to John Jones. And besides losing to John Jones, he's 9-1 in the UFC. So he finally wins the belt. I think he wants one defense. If he could beat Jiri Prochazka, I think he retires. I wouldn't be mad at it. And then the light heavyweight championship is vacated again.
Yeah.
Imagine that shit.
What else
Just a
is
curse.
new?
Just a
What
curse
else is
division.
new?
And that is the perfect time for
DC to make a
maybe
comeback.
Magomed Ankalaev, who would probably get another fight in
Yeah.
there. You got
I like him.
Dominic Reyes, who could one more fight. He's in the top 4. You got Anthony Smith, who's a
Yeah.
lifelonger in that division. You got Jan Blachowicz, who's going to want another rematch. That division, they need one more killer. One more savage to step that division up, and it's honestly in a good spot.
Izzy should fucking train up there.
Because listen, if Jiri Prochazka wins the title, he's going to fuck up everybody.
Yeah.
It's going to be great to see Prochazka fighting all those top 5 guys. I think Prochazka is going to be... Prochazka is 28. He's young.
Yeah.
I think. He's 29.
Jeez.
He just turned 29.
Holy shit.
So he could run that
This is
division
gonna be
for a
around
while.
for a while.
He could run that division for a while. Where did he put DC eating a chicken tender?
Yeah. Dude, that's what I was geeking out at earlier.
All right, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. That was UFC 267. If you want to go check out our live reactions, including what we did on our bets and everything like that, go check out the last video on our YouTube page, MMA Complete Podcast. We're going to take a quick commercial break, get back for UFC 268, including what we're doing with our pod bet, because our pod bet's still going on from last week, and then maybe a couple more. So we'll be right back. Go check out nakedsports.com. Go check out fansonlysports.com. Check out MMA Complete Podcast and follow us on Twitter. Right there. Wait. Right there. @ @complete_MMA. Yeah, and up there. We'll be right back. All right, so before we get into UFC 268, we all know that Max Holloway and Yair Rodriguez main event the fight night happening next weekend, November 13th. Besides that, there's not a huge amount of big fights going on. Kevin Holland, Kyle Dawkins has been pulled, I'm pretty sure. Or Kevin Holland stepped out. So that fight card is just a little meh. But December 4th, the fight night right before UFC 269 is actually banging. We have Rob Font versus Jose Aldo. That is a top 4 bantamweight fight. That's a great fight. We have Brad Riddell versus Rafael Fiziev. The winner of that is going to go in the top 15 of lightweight. Both guys are 10-1. Both guys, I believe, on a 2-fight win streak. We have Jimmy Crute versus Jamal Hill. 2 guys that have both been number 15 in the light heavyweight rankings, but both lost their last fight.
Jamal Hill got fucked up by Paul Craig.
Both of them lost because of an injury.
No, submission. Yeah.
Well, technically it was a submission, but Jamal Hill never tapped. Jimmy Crute's the guy that couldn't stand on his leg.
He's like, let's go.
And then he stumbled.
Yeah.
Jimmy Crute fucked up his leg. Jamal Hill fucked up his shoulder. So both guys, this is redemption to go back to top 15. That's really interesting. So those top 3 fights is really good for a fight night. Who's winning? Who now?
Man.
I had Jimmy Crute.
I'm going to go with Crute, man. I got to go with Crute. I mean...
I thought he was, honestly about to beat Anthony Smith before he got his leg fucked up.
Yeah. Jimmy Crute is the real deal.
I got Jose Aldo and I got Rafael Fiziev. Jose Aldo is going to make a run for this bantamweight title. The bantamweight division is ridiculous right now. The bantamweight division is one of the best divisions in UFC. You have the paper champ, Aljamain Sterling. You got the real champ, Petr Yan. You have TJ Dillashaw, who should fight for a title soon. You got Jose Aldo, who's ridiculously still in the title contention. You have Rob Font.
He just came off one of the best fights of his career, dude.
Who?
He looks
Jose
so
Aldo?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So
That's
good.
what I mean. He's 35 years old. He hasn't been a champion in 9.5 years. And he might go for another belt. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Different division, but yeah.
Right.
Crazy. I got him beating Rob Font.
I probably do too. Rob Font's a savage, though.
Yeah, I know.
Rob Font's ground game is really good.
I wouldn't put it on a pod bet.
Right.
I wouldn't. It's
I
not
wouldn't
a lock.
either.
It's
well,
not a lock.
let's see the odds first.
Yeah.
Because I bet Aldo's going to be a huge favorite.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, so that's a fight night for December 4th. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, Miesha Tate versus Caitlin Vieira is going to headline November 20th. That's another one that there's nothing else on the card. Miesha Tate's a draw, so. Augusto Sakai versus Tai Tuivasa on the prelims. That's a pretty good fight.
Yeah.
And that's it. All right, UFC 268, live from Madison Square Garden. Main card starts at 10 p.m.
Madison Square Garden, huh?
Madison Square Garden.
We can't go to that? We can't go to that?
Why?
We could.
Why?
We should go. We should get tickets and go.
I'm working.
You don't want to go to New York.
I'm working.
Fuck it.
Yeah, no, we would definitely have to wear a mask in the crowd and
you
shit
don't
like that.
wanna
We'd
go
have
to New
to.
York.
No, fuck that. Why would we go to New York when we can just buy a monthly subscription to ESPN Plus and pay $70?
Because sometimes it don't work.
All right, I want to go. I want to go
for the sponsor.
bottom up. I want to go bottom up.
Hang on. One more thing, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Pereira coming off another win, 3-1, calls out Adesanya already.
You can call him out all you want. Alex Pereira just tweeted that he's not interested in fighting Adesanya. He's interested in getting the belt.
Yeah.
It's
kind of like a low blow.
Listen. I like the prestige. I like the storytelling that we could have from an Alex Pereira win. But I'm gonna have to see it to believe it. This fight is a prove it for him. Right now, to me, he's nothing. He's nobody.
Yeah, no, he is a nobody, but he's still.
If he goes out and knocks out Andreas Michailidis, I think.
Yeah.
Michailidis. Did you order Domino's?
I ordered Puppuccinos.
All right. Are they gonna call you in there?
Dropping it off.
Okay, word. When Alex Pereira knocks him out, then I'll pay attention to Pereira. But for right now, he's just a guy.
Might hammer him, dude. Might hammer him a little bit. Not hammer him, but put him on some shit.
All right, so prelims starting with Edmund Shabazian versus Nasruddin Imavov. Shabazian was the not huge, but the big underdog, and now it's pretty much even. We both like Edmund Shabazian. We've talked about this. The over-under is 2.5. And the under is the favorite.
Middleweight division's tough. It tends to go over a lot.
I would take the over 100%. I like the over on this fight.
So Edmund Shabazian by decision is.
So you're Are you taking Shabazian?
Well, I bet on him already.
Well, I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah.
And then I'm taking the over.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
gotta. I don't know if you're putting more money on it. I'm definitely putting more money on this.
You might sprinkle a little bit. I ain't putting.
Oh, I went over this. You might not know these guys, but these two were both heavyweight bangers early in UFC, like UFC 60 and shit like that. Gian Vellante versus Chris Barnett, both 36 years old, both have almost 30 fights on their record, and they're fighting in the prelims. It's a very interesting fight. It's very interesting. The reason, well, hold on. Once I say this, do I still have the odds up?
I would definitely probably choose the other guy, maybe 17-13.
I'm not interested in either of them. I'm interested in the over-under because I think that this is easily going to be done in the first round because I think someone's knocking the other out. That's what I think. I wouldn't bet a lot of money because there's also the chance that they go out there and just snooze up the place.
Yeah.
But the over-under is 1.5, and the under is kind of a heavy favorite.
Yeah. Possibly 1.7 units. Yeah.
So that is something I'm keeping on my radar.
Yeah. Put it on my radar.
Who would I take? I have no fucking clue. Honestly, no fucking clue. But whatever. Phil Hawes versus Chris Curtis.
It's better that way.
I don't know anything about Chris Curtis.
Phil Hawes, I have watched him fight.
Phil Hawes beat Jacob Malkoun.
Thank you for that, Phil Hawes.
Yeah.
Give me some money.
I'm taking
That was
Phil
on the
Hawes.
same card as Jack Hermanson, I'm pretty sure.
I'm taking Phil Hawes.
I'm taking Phil Hawes. He looked good, man. I mean, his striking, just don't get taken down, please.
Yeah.
Please.
All right. And
Dustin Jacoby?
And then we get into the meat and potatoes.
Dustin Jacoby versus John Allen. I got Dustin Jacoby.
Yeah, I've heard the name Jacoby, but I don't know anything about the other guy.
Good, man.
So no, I know he's good, but I don't know anything about John Allen, so I'm not going to touch that.
No.
Ally Quinta versus Bobby Green. We've talked about.
We're getting into the cream of the crop. I got Ally Quinta, dude, and Bobby Green, up and coming. I mean, he's been around for a while, but like
Ally Quinta's wrestling helped him be one of the only people ever to go 5 rounds with Khabib Nurmagomedov. He went to a decision with Khabib. He lost, obviously, but he went 5 rounds wrestling with Khabib. Okay, That's fucking impressive. I'm taking Ally Quinta. He's older. Bobby Green's a little younger, and he does have knockout power. But I think Ally Quinta is able to ride it out and keep him on the ground for 3 rounds.
What's this together? What's this parlayed?
Ally Quinta and Shabazian?
Please, my phone's dead.
Your phone's always dead.
I know. That's how it be, man. It's good not to be on your phone.
Sorry.
Oh no, you can be. No, I don't give a shit.
Oh, that's
what the fuck, Mike?
Oh no.
Shabazian.
That's a good little parlay, man.
Shabazian and Aya Quinta.
Yeah.
Yo. Aya Quinta's the underdog.
And Hawes, I know.
Hawes isn't on the sports bet right now. Plus 4 units.
And I bet you when Hawes is on there. Yeah, that's a good bet. That's a good bet. I like that bet.
I'm not going to touch Hawes because I don't know anything about Chris Curtis.
The guy,
but I do like that.
The host of WWEI.
I do like
WEI. The morning Chris Curtis,
Shabazian.
the producer.
Yeah, it's that guy. Yeah. All right. So next, main card time. First of all, well, no, actually, we're gonna go from the bottom to the top. So just today, Ariel Helwani tweeted that Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler will now open up the main cards. We're going to see that fight at like 10:15. That's a great way to start.
Gaethje.
You got the over or the under? 1.5.
Well, I don't really count that ticket. Realistic.
Right now.
Right now, under. Fuck
You got
it.
the under?
Yeah, under.
Okay.
Under. Fuck it.
This is the one fight. I've said Gaethje the whole time, but that's just me picking. If I'm putting money on it, which, by the way, I don't think I am. I really don't think I am.
Me neither. I want to enjoy this fight.
If I had to put money on it, well, first of all, Chandler is the underdog now, and it's been growing. His number's been getting better as an underdog. That being said, I think Gaethje's wilder striking. I think Chandler's more powerful striking. I think Gaethje lands more. I think Chandler rocks him. I think that Chandler's wrestling's a little better.
It is.
A little
It
better.
is better, but
I don't think this
can
goes to
he
the
get
ground.
him?
I don't think this goes to the ground.
I think Gaethje just keeps sprawling him. He did a good job with sprawling with Khabib, and I mean Khabib was.
And we haven't seen Gaethje in over a year.
And we haven't seen Chandler take anybody to the ground.
Nope.
So in the UFC, and Gaethje,
We did see Michael Chandler get put in a deep rear naked choke by a
third degree
black belt Charles Oliveira and not tap.
I don't know why you haven't picked who's winning this fight yet.
Because, well, let me say this. I think this is going to a decision.
Okay. Dude, you just said like 5-10 minutes ago before the pod that you were Gaethje.
No, I was saying that Gaethje's number, he's got pounded. I'm leaning towards Gaethje. This is a really close fight for me. This is a really close fight.
What do you think right now? Like I did with the over-under. Right now.
Gaethje.
Okay, then you gotta go. It's
All right.
Gaethje.
But
Gaethje doesn't go to decision.
I have a little asterisk there.
Gaethje doesn't go to decision. You know.
I think he will, because I think rounds 2 or 3 there will be a 3-minute tiff on the ground.
I think Gaethje just overpowers him.
Chandler could have a little bit weaker of a chin. We saw Oliveira rock him.
I did not think Oliveira was going to knock him out, dude. I didn't think there was a chance.
I wouldn't say he knocked him out.
He did.
He TKO'd him, but he didn't knock him out.
15 seconds previous, Chandler was about to end the fight.
Mm-hmm. He didn't.
Then that happens.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Shane Burgos, Billy Quarantillo. We're both picking Burgos.
Yeah.
Come on, Burgos. Mm-hmm. That is the only sweat. The only sweat. The only sweat.
It's a sweat.
It's such a sweat. Burgos, Quarantillo, over, under. Featherweight bout.
Over.
I'm taking the over. I think it goes to a decision.
Yeah.
We're taking a lot of overs.
I took an under.
We're taking you took 2 unders and I took 1, but we have taken mostly overs so far. Just saying. Edgar Vera.
Hey, Shabazian could definitely go under, dude. Heavyweight.
He could.
Middleweight.
Again.
I might put
another pay-per-view with no heavyweights.
Little asterisk about that. I might go under on that.
Marlon Vera versus Frankie Edgar. Over under 2.5.
Under.
Okay. I am gonna take the over.
Okay. You think they're all going to decision?
Yeah, dude.
It's 2.5. Like I think it gets ended near the near.
Chandler Gaethje, I don't know if it goes to a decision, but I do think it goes over 1.5. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take the over.
I'm gonna take the under.
Here, it's getting a little farther away from me if you want to do it. I'm gonna
take the under. I almost changed my mind right there.
I'm gonna take Frankie Edgar.
Yeah, me too.
You're taking Edgar?
I already bet on him.
Okay. I thought you would like Vera.
Am I gonna pick him a lot? No.
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm probably not gonna bet on him at all. Probably not gonna put any picks on him. Edgar is the underdog, though. His lines have gotten less.
I told my guy at work. I don't know. I told him I showed him my bet for $10 to win $5,000. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm calling out of work Monday if that hits. Yeah,
I'll take a week off.
I think he's like, "Oh, you bet on Frankie Edgar, huh?" It's the first thing he said. First thing he said on the whole card, and Frankie Edgar was like in the middle, so like he scanned through, and he was like, "Oh, that's the only one that's a sweat, man." He's like, "I don't know about that one." Fuck it, I'm going Edgar.
All right, championship fights. Mike, we haven't even... Fucking A. Do you know enough about these main card fights that you want to put picks down?
I know the first two.
All right, well, how about Gaethje Chandler?
I don't know. I know the names. See, I'm...
All right, so who do you think's going to win?
I'm a casual.
Who do you think's going to win? Justin Gaethje, Michael Chandler?
I can't knowledgeably and honestly pick a winner to that fight because...
All right, well, me and Austin both pick Gaethje.
Okay.
And then you know the title fights.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Yeah, and he picks Burgos.
Yeah, and you are picking Burgos, absolutely.
And Shabazian.
Nama Yunus or Wiley Zhang?
I'm going to go the over on that. I think it goes decision. Unless Zhang gets fucking hit with another head kick.
I already put mine down.
And
I got the under.
And then who are you taking?
That's a tough one.
You're taking the under in that fight, huh? Nama Yunus Zhang?
4.5 rounds is a long fight, man.
I think it goes decision for sure. I'd like to see Rose win again.
You don't think Rose can knock her out in 3.5 rounds?
I think she could. I absolutely think she could.
I think she can knock out
2.5. I think she can knock out any woman in the world in 2.5.
I think Wiley Zhang could finish Nama Yunus.
No, I think she could.
You think Rose Nama Yunus could knock out Amanda Nunes?
Yeah, absolutely. Do I think she will?
No. I think you're crazy.
Do I think she will? No. Could she? Of course she could.
I'd like to see Rose win.
So you're gonna take?
Know. I think it's gonna be close. I think it's a close fight. I think it's a split decision.
So who do you have winning by split decision?
Okay. Rose Nama Yunus.
Okay.
The Rose.
He's got Wiley Zhang.
I am gonna take the over. And I'm taking Wiley Zhang.
Well, Zach, you are dead wrong on this whole card. Just saying. You're dead wrong.
We do not see eye to eye on that fight. We do not see eye to eye on that fight.
Yeah, I mean, Wiley Zhang can take to the ground for 4.5 rounds, but I mean, Nama Yunus knows what she's doing on the ground, dude.
Yeah, she does. I don't think the fight goes to the ground.
I don't know
if she does, Rose will definitely win.
Really?
No, I don't think the fight goes to the ground.
I think it's a striking match. Too.
Wow. All right, then I really think it's going under. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. I think Wiley Zhang is better match. A champion does what a champion does.
Mm-hmm.
Rose has proven herself time and time again. Regained first female fighter to regain the title.
Yep.
First round knockout, head kick, beautifully timed. Did not see it. I don't think she's gonna let that happen this time.
No,
that's for damn sure.
Right.
But I think
you know what.
I don't think she blocks everything.
You know what? Ow. I am taking the under.
Yes.
I'm taking the under.
Yes. Now you're half right.
I think Wiley Zhang.
You're halfway there.
I think Wiley Zhang TKO's Rose Nama Yunus.
It's gonna be close, man. I don't care who it is. I might not even bet on the fighter. I might just bet the under.
Okay, so can I have your blue? I'm just gonna go ahead.
Do something for you.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
do
this for
me.
us. Yeah.
Zam.
Over under 3.5.
3.5, man.
The under's interesting, dude.
Is the under the favorite?
Under.
Or is the under the underdog?
Yeah.
Is the underdog?
It is. Yeah. Throw that under.
I might have to sprinkle the under, dude.
It is. All right. I'm taking the under.
Give me the under.
Yeah.
Give me the under. Even though I have the over. I have the
Zam.
over. I have the over on that $10 parlay, but I don't think that's hitting. That's why I do the opposite on those, just in case. Dude, I got a lot of unders, man. I got a good amount.
Yeah, you do. And you have Shabazi and Imavov as a possible.
It's bitch.
I have
Sorry.
in the non-early prelims, which Volante Barnett is an early prelim. And we barely even talked about that. I was just throwing that out there because I like the number. I only have one under. And it's Namajunas Zhang, and I'm on the fucking fence about it.
Shane Burgos.
Burgos could be an under. I think Burgos could stop quarantine.
The more you think about it, the more you like the unders.
Yeah, the more you talk.
You know?
I mean, Gaethje Chandler could be an under.
That's what I mean. That's the one that I kind of scratch my head on. Like, if there's one that goes under and it's a 1.5, look at it. There's the only on this card.
It's the only under 1.5,
except for
the line
on the main card is the only under 1.5.
Right. What the fuck? Rose Namajunas is currently -105 and Zhang is -115.
So we don't say odds on this podcast.
Oh, sorry.
Namajunas is
They're
the
both
underdog?
minus. They're both minus.
Namajunas is the underdog now.
Yes.
Has she always been the underdog? No, that's what I was saying. People were hammering Zhang when you came in today. That was
I don't know if they're hammering her. The lines are just moving.
All right, so Shane Burgos and Kamaru Usman need to hit. Everybody, MMA Complete Podcast. That's the pod bet. Are we putting another pod bet down just for 268?
Dude, I don't know.
Well, if we are, we should figure it out now. Okay.
No, man.
I don't know if there's
All
going
right,
to be
we'll
any
erase this pod bet.
agreements.
We don't need this pod bet anymore.
No,
Keep Burgos
I'm
and
keeping
Usman.
this. I'm keeping this for the live stream.
Yeah, you can put it back. We don't need it right now.
I'm just going to do this because I can write it right here. All right. Whatever.
I'm getting my pizza.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Okay.
I didn't.
So, for this pod bet, we're taking Usman. We're taking Burgos. Iaquinta? Or no, I want to take the over Iaquinta.
Okay, I can live with that. Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
All right, Shabazian, no.
No, I'm all set with Shabazian.
Phil Hawes, no.
No. Iaquinta would be interesting. Iaquinta has a good number. Moneyline. Iaquinta has a good number.
But it's not a lot.
No.
It's not
Well,
a
it's
lot.
decent. It is decent.
I think the under
Decent.
under
It's
4.5,
decent.
not
I
a unit.
was
Why we
thinking
Zhang.
that. You want to take the under? I like the under for the 3.5 for Usman Covington, but I don't want to put that on the pod bet.
No, I'd rather no. That's a sweat. You don't need to in that fight.
Right. Is that it?
I mean, Gaethje, man. I mean,
I don't. That's a sweat.
That's a sweat. But is it? Yeah.
His odds are not great either.
Under 1.5.
I'm gonna put an asterisk for Iaquinta.
All right, can we look up the odds real quick so we know what we're dealing with? We don't have to say it, but
So why don't we say odds on the
Oh, we can
We
get
can.
taken. We can get taken
he
down.
just doesn't want to.
We can get
Definitely
taken
can.
down.
No, we can't get.
Yes, we can.
No.
Oh, really? Do you run the backstage
No,
for everything?
no.
For the pod?
The only times we've gotten taken down is because you fucked up the title. So, not because we talked about bets. There's a difference.
We can get taken down for talking about bets.
Have we?
We can't. Have we talked about bets?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That much?
It's slipped
We've
all the
mentioned
time.
it. We've slipped it out in
Yeah.
a couple podcasts.
Yeah. If
I
it
just
mattered
slipped it.
that much, they would do something. Why do you
You
think?
can keep arguing all you want.
Why do you
but
think
you're
Barstool
not
Sports does it? Oh, I'm right. 100%.
Okay.
100% right. 1,000,000%. But back to business. Business. This is where the money is. Right here on this board. This nice white board.
Okay, so with just these four, we're looking at that. Stoner odds. And then if we add Iaquinta money line,
420. What if we just don't say the plus or minus? We just say a number.
if we add Iaquinta money line,
1236. Dude, we're not saying. We're just saying a number. We're just saying a number. It's like
You're
saying
talking about pesos.
Yeah, we're talking about money.
that is interesting. That is really
Ants in a
interesting.
colony.
What is that? What was that with La Quinta on there? On a pod bet, bro?
What was that?
I kind of like that. All right, we're putting Quinta on there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good.
$100.
Without Iaquinta.
What was that number?
1,236.
Woo! $100.
It's a number, Zach. It's just a number.
I might put one on with Iaquinta and one on without.
Yeah, that's a good safety. I like that.
All right, and then if we don't put Iaquinta, right? We don't put Iaquinta,
Yeah.
but we put Gaethje. It's half of the odds. Come on, man. No.
What do you mean? We did that already.
Dude, we can talk about it after. We can talk about it after the pod.
What the
okay?
hell?
We can talk about odds
We already
after.
did. We did this before, though. Put the numbers up there.
No, we did it on a notebook.
No, we did it up here. We did it on a pod.
All right, my bad.
I don't
Oh,
understand
okay.
why they got you taken down.
No,
Bro, you
Don't
said
put the
my
odds.
bad. Why not?
don't put the odds.
All right, it's 1236. That's the odds.
All right, that's going to do it for MMA Complete Podcast. Make sure you tune in for UFC 268 live reactions. This Saturday, we're going to start the stream around 10 o'clock. Might be a little delayed, depending on when we're getting here. But UFC 268 live reactions will be great. Pod bets in full effect. We're going to put a couple more bets. We still have the pod bet from 267. So that's going to do it for us. Make sure you come check out our live stream Saturday night, November 6th at 10 o'clock. Go follow us on Twitter at complete_MMA.
Well,
MMA Complete Podcast on YouTube. Right. And if we do start it a little early, we'll be putting out our tweet. Make sure you follow us at complete_MMA so you can check out our live reactions. We got a lot of views last weekend, which was great. And
A lot of followers.
we got 6.8 thousand last week, which
no
is pretty
shit.
good.
Wow.
Not our best. Right in the middle, honestly. So make sure you follow us on Twitter at complete_MMA. We're going to be putting out polls for the event. We're going to be putting out other polls for dream matchups like Khamzat Chimaev versus Kamaru Usman and other shit. And yeah, thank you everybody for the support. We're going to be doing it this week. And then we're going to have a couple weeks off before the next pay-per-view. So we're probably going to be doing our pound-for-pound rankings. And then make sure you come check us out in the end of the year for our whole revised power rankings. We're going to be doing every division. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure you check us out on our live reaction November 6th. And we're out of here.